I stand like this and hide my chin, I look like Princess Fiona. It's caved under the pressure. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. There is pumpkin juice in my hair because I've had 2 massive Halloween fails. I really wanted to make a pumpkin head costume, and I tried to make a paper mache version, which you're gonna see, and then I tried to make Mother Nature's version from a real version, which also wasn't a success. I hope you get a giggle from this week's video, and I hope you enjoy my process of failing and admitting defeat. If you're new to my channel, do check out my other recent videos, and let's get straight into the video. Hello. I'm gonna try and make a paper mache pumpkin. Oh, it is a bit of a mouthful. First of all, this isn't going to be my best Halloween costume because that's already happened. Bob Ross. I peeked at my Bob Ross costume. If you want to check out that video and get a giggle, I'll put a card there. Go and check out Bob Ross. But this year I wanted to be like a pumpkin head, and my inspiration came from, remember last year there was this video on like Instagram, could have been TikTok, but I don't use the TikTok, and it was a guy with a pumpkin on his head. It was a real one, and it was a carved pumpkin on his head. He had this lovely Fair Isle knitted jumper, and he was on a skateboard, and he had a pumpkin spice latte that he like threw in his face. And I'll try and find that video. I don't know how it works with copyright and stuff, but if you know the one I'm on about. So I was like, for Halloween this year, I would like to have a pumpkin head and a cute like dress or something, so I could be like a pumpkin lady, because it's a handy Halloween costume. I don't have to do my makeup, I can just put a pumpkin head on, you know, and a cute dress. So I think it's a good one. I'm also gonna do a pumpkin that's like a home decor pumpkin. So if you don't want to make a pumpkin head, I'm sure it's a niche want people, I'll do a little pumpkin. I might do 2 or 3, it depends on how much newspaper I have. My mother is the only person I know that reads the newspaper, so I have to go and ask. I've been asking her to save me newspapers. And I'm gonna try and do the balloon method, but for my pumpkin head, I may have to do the plastic bag method. I've seen girls fill the plastic bag full of like paper and stuffing, and then they do the paper mache and then they take it out. So I may have to do that because I got a larger balloon to do my pumpkin head, but I don't know if it's gonna work. This could be a disaster because the balloon might burst. I've never tried paper mache in the past. Like what? Like I'm 33. I think I was about 4 or 5 the last time I did paper mache, so we're talking a long time ago. But it looks easy. You strip your paper, stick it in the glue, and yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna start with my pumpkin head, and we'll go from there. And I'm also gonna get something for my kitchen table because I have a feeling my kitchen table is gonna get messy. And yeah, I might just lay down one of my painter's sheets on the table. I'm gonna try blow it. I couldn't tell you last time I blew a balloon. I see spots if I blow a balloon. Also, I got balloons. That's it. Happy 21st birthday. I'm already sad. It's a long time since I was 21, but happy. This is all they had in the pound shop. I just had my first balloon pop. I wish I got that on camera. Oh, you can see I used a lot of string. So the little pumpkin with the balloon technique has, like, that has held its shape. So I now need to decide. I don't think the balloon can take me. Oh, she's like dead. I think I'm gonna have to do the paper bag technique for my head. But I like how the balloon is smooth. Smooth balloon. This isn't good. I might try the balloon once more. I have elastics. And if I pop it, I'll pop it. Like I've got a whole bag of balloons. Okay, so I've got a balloon. Instead, I think the string is too, I think the string caused that one to pop. So let's see if, so I've, oh. You know that, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I have, my gut is saying, don't even try and put an elastic on that. I'll try the string one last time. So I'm getting to the stage where it's getting tighter, and every little squeeze, I'm like, sorry, that noise is probably annoying. Every little squeeze, I'm like, it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. But I think I have it this time. I was pulling it too tight. I need to know when my balloon is under stress, and it's under stress now. So I think this might be the last dint that I'll get in it. The good news is Mother Nature never has a perfect pumpkin. So this won't be a perfect pumpkin either. So they currently look like 2 paper mache footballs, but I'm hoping that when this one is full of static as well, when this is like dry, I'm hoping that the dints, that I can shade them with paint to make them stand out. So even if it is a bit round, I can give the illusion of those depths in the pumpkin. This is a very messy, but it's quite fun because I feel like a kid again. It's quite like, my niece and nephew would have loved this DIY, but no way would I have let them free with PVA glue and paper. Not in my house. Hello. Oh, where's little Gummidge is back? I have to pop the balloon in the big one, but so I left the end closed because I want to stick my head in. So I'm going to hopefully pop this balloon, but I'm afraid the whole thing will collapse. Blondie's about to jump up and she's going to get a fright when I pop this balloon. This little chap, I don't think I have to pop the balloon in there because he seems fine. Here's Queen Bee. So I need to pop this balloon, but I'm afraid to pop the balloon because my whole thing might collapse and I might just have like a, I don't know. So we're gonna pop it and see, Blondie. First of all, Blondie needs to, like, she'll get a fright. You'll get a fright, Blondie. You get a fright. I'm gonna turn the sound off for the popping as well. Okay, so the strings, let's This isn't too bad. Okay. Not bad. So here's what I've learned. Make sure you do lots of layers for popping the balloon to give it like a good structure. But I don't think like that's too bad. I'm gonna just repair the bits that kind of ripped just at the back. Now, I actually need to see if I can get my head in. Let's see if I can get my head in. I won't be able to see. Let's just cut some of the string. So before I repair the opening, I need to see if I can get my head in. Okay. So once I cut out some air holes, like 2 eyes and a nose, I have like the shape. I have to do my thing. It smells like glue. Okay. I don't recommend this for kids because it could be a suffocation thing. My pumpkin head is fragile, but I think I can make it work. I look like Princess Fiona. Super Mario! Okay, I've tidied up with my glue gun the broken bits. She's solid. I've trimmed the edge so it goes over my head. I'm gonna mark the eyes because I need to be able to see and breathe out of this. So even if I do little eyes, but I paint the black, if that makes sense. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna stick it on, look out and try and judge. Or stick the pen up, I don't know. So like, I can see some light. So if I'm like here. So I'm just gonna like, this is where I would like my eye to be. And then like a nose here. I hope that marked, did it? No. So my pumpkin went soggy with the paint. So this little guy is fine. He's okay. He needs a stump, but here's the problem I have. I just stuck a bit of newspaper in its head just to see if putting a stub would redeem it. So it's caved under the pressure of... Oh, that looks like a miserable pumpkin. It's caved under the pressure of soggy paint. So paint. I don't know if it's redeemable. I'm gonna see when the paint dries if the dry paint might reinforce it. But I just googled and Lidl and Aldi have pumpkins for, they have medium size and large size pumpkins for $3.99 and $2.99. Why didn't I just do that? Because when the pumpkin dies, I can just put it into the compost, like instead of making a paper mache one that I have to then store. So I'm gonna see how this dries. If I'm gonna sleep on it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a cup of tea, I'm gonna watch some Netflix, and I'm gonna sleep on it. And then tomorrow I may have to carve a pumpkin, which I don't think I've ever done. Because I will not be defeated and I will have a pumpkin head. I will. It's my vision. Well, I just don't think it's going to be this paper mache pumpkin head. It doesn't look too bad on camera. But for the effort and hours I'm putting into this paper mache pumpkin, when I can just go and buy one. I should have grew one. I should have grew one in the garden this year, but hey ho. It's always next year. Hello, it's now Monday and I waved the white flag, I admit defeat. So, my pumpkin, like, my pumpkin completely collapsed. It went soggy from the acrylic paint. In hindsight, I probably should have done loads of layers of paper mache, not just kind of one thick one. I should not have sprayed it with primer because it smells. I reckon if you had this on your head, you would get high off the fumes of the primer, and it's highly flammable. So all in all, a big massive fail for paper mache head. I don't recommend making a paper mache head. Well, if you want it and have it as an ornament, work away. But this was an awful fail. But that's okay. So, I had an epiphany as I was driving home. I went and got what Mother Nature made. I got some pumpkins in, it was actually Aldi, and they were like $2.99. And these little ones were 49¢. So I watched some YouTube videos. Oh, this fella is heavy. I think this guy might make a nice pumpkin head. Oh, it's kind of small. They're heavy. This guy, yeah, maybe this one is a bit better. I'm gonna try and carve a pumpkin and gut it and carve a pumpkin head. This one is kind of good for a pumpkin. Oh, this is the one, I think. Yeah, that's the one. In the YouTube videos I watched where people were gutting, like taking the guts out, they're using the drill, so I'm gonna use my drill. I don't have a whiskey baking thing because I have power tools, but I do not have kitchen tools. So I ordered a bulb thing on you guys' recommendation from the video where I was planting loads of bulbs. You guys said you can get these rotivati thingies, a tip for your drill, which I went and I bought. And I was like, aha, that would be perfect to gut the pumpkin. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and salvage my Halloween costume. And I'm gonna try and I will have a pumpkin head. I will. I forgot to share my epiphany. As I was driving back from the shop, I was like, why am I trying to replicate or mimic Mother Nature and make a paper mache pumpkin when Mother Nature you can't beat? I should have just bought a pumpkin from the beginning. Even the little tiny pumpkin. How cute and how pretty is that one? I was like, sometimes it's better to just use what Mother Nature gave us. And the great thing is they can go in the compost. Another thing is I was watching preserving pumpkins, and I don't know if you use the bleach method, are they still compostable? Like, I know it's great to preserve your pumpkins, but Halloween is only like for the end of October. These say they're grand until like the 10th of November or something. So maybe it's a silly question, but why would you preserve them when they won't be compostable afterwards? Like, I plan to, the ones I don't use, I'm going to take the seeds out of them and I'm going to keep the seeds and I'll try and grow from the seed. But I like knowing that I can throw it into the compost and make compost out of it. Whereas if you bleach it and cover it with hairspray or glue or lacquer or paint them, I don't think they can be thrown into the compost because they'll have like a toxin on them. I don't know, can they be composted when you seal them and bleach them and all that? I'd love to know. There's pumpkin in my hair. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now I'm officially giving up on this one, but do you know what? It's a cute carved pumpkin. So here's my friend's classic Halloween face on him. But watch when I put it on my head. Oh no. Oh, I give up. It's like, first of all, really heavy. And it's not too bad if I go like that. Urgh. It won't autofocus on my face. So if I stand like this and hide my chin, I mean, I could get a cute Instagram thing. I'm sorry, I just find this so funny. Okay, ooh. So here's what it is. I failed. I should have got a bigger pumpkin, but to be honest, they're too heavy. They're too heavy. I've learned a lot. So, fail. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll try and take a cute picture with it for the gram, like, you know, for the Instagram. Oh. But I'm not a pumpkin head this year, which means Bob Ross is back. Bob Ross is back for another year. Happy little trees. I'm gonna link to that. Hang on, I didn't wash my hair today. I'm gonna link to the Bob Ross video, so if you want another little giggle. And I'm gonna wash my pumpkin seeds. And I'm gonna call it a day. I hope you got a giggle. I hope you learned from my mistakes. If you want to have a pumpkin on your head like those people on those cute videos on Instagram, pumpkin heads are really heavy. They're smelly. I smell like a pumpkin now. And it's messy. And paper mache is not good either. So I don't know. Maybe pumpkins should just be left for eating and admiring and home decor. I don't know. If you have had some pumpkin carving, pumpkin head disasters, paper mache disasters, please let me know. I'm not the only one. I hope you got a good giggle from this week's video. This week's absolute fail of a video. I'm throwing the towel in, that's it. If you're new to my channel, check out my recent videos because they're not that bad. Here's Blondie. Every witch needs a cat. What do you think? Honest opinion. That's what she thinks of that. Put your bum away, Blondie. It's a goodbye from me and Blondie's. Me and Blondie. Cheeky thumbs up if you got a giggle, and I'll see you all in the next video.